Menu narration option is set to off.
It's Madden NFL 23 on EA Sports, and the spotlight is on the rookie, Breece Hall. He had a nice effort a week ago with a pair of touchdowns. It's the Dolphins and the Steelers under the lights on Sunday night.
We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for... Getting toward the halfway point of the NFL season, Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Now we get our first look at the hometown kid, rookie Kenny Pickett from the University of Pittsburgh, as he leads the Steeler offense out for their first possession.
In the 2022 NFL Draft, the worst-kept secret of all, the Pittsburgh Steelers were locked in on taking a quarterback. Everyone knew it. The question was, out of all the possible names, who would they select? In the end, they took the hometown kid from Pitt, Kenny Pickett, who heads next door to lead the Steelers. Definitely some huge cleats to fill, replacing Ben Roethlisberger, who was pledged to help the youngster get his feet wet in Pittsburgh.
That boy showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. A look at the numbers for Harrison last week's game. 16 carries, 61 yards, and a touchdown.
It's a pretty mediocre week for him on the ground. Certainly a boon to his offense if he can get a little more output on his touches this week. He should get some more early carries as his team tries to get...
And this is going to be intercepted. Nick Needham picks it off. And the Dolphins are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
I really don't think you can fault the decision-making here because your offensive quarterback, they really had a big week last week, and you're ready for them to go again here. Not the anticipated result, of course, but you definitely understand why they did what they did. That quarterback's been hot. You want to keep the ball in his hands and see if he can keep the magic going.
And give him about 5 as he gets this up to the 48-yard line. We're taking a look at Hall's numbers from a week ago. 22 carries, 101 yards.
And when you lead the league in rushing for this stretch of time, now you take on the identity. You now lead the team, and everything runs through you in terms of offense.
And he's down right around midfield after a gain of 2, maybe 3. This defense for the Steelers, they were terrific a week ago in that victory over Tampa Bay, Charles.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
50 yards rushing for him now as his fine rookie season continues. First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run with Hall. And a nice pickup there. He gets about 5 down to the 4-yard line. This running game so important for them, and they know that. It helped lead him to a victory last week when he was over 100 yards.
Let's face it, it's their identity, and that's what they want to play to. They want to be that team that runs the ball really well each and every week. And right now, we're seeing a pretty good pattern of that happening.
And he will push his way forward down to about the 3-yard line. From the 3 now, here they come on 3rd and goal. They'll look to run with Hall. Then he takes it into the end zone for the Dolphin touchdown. Breece Hall with his 9th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And it's now a 7-0 game. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off touchdown to kick. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And the interception on that opening drive winds up leading to the touchdown, so now it's kind of time to start over.
Yeah, it certainly is, and his first throw of the game. But I like the way his guys rallied around him. Oftentimes, the quarterback is the leader, right? He tells everyone what to do. In this case, I noticed his linemen around him kind of patting him, saying, "Let's go, big boy. You're still our leader."
And all the way down to the 29. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. 1st and 10, here's Pickett. Pass complete, George Pickens with it. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line. Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Back to throw, Pickett. Sideline throw, it's complete. And a nice job there of keeping the toes in bounds. They'll give him 4 yards there. And this will wind up being a 3rd and 3. Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. Oh, he faked it with a juke. Now he's got some room. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. So defensively, 3rd down, you're thinking get the stop, maybe force the field goal try. Instead, he's able to shake free and not just get the 1st down, but get the touchdown as well.
Yeah, so much for the best laid plans, right? And you knew once he got past the line of scrimmage, he was gone. Got that head of steam behind him. Vroom, off to the races. The only surprise would have been if anyone caught him.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Taken in at the 3. Mostert put and he drops the ball. So they've got the football and they'll start right on the edge of the red zone at the 20-yard line. And careless with a football there on the kick return.
And one thing I love about going to practices is trying to get around coaches and hear their catchphrases and what they really emphasize. We haven't been to a single one yet this year where a guy fielding a kick, you don't hear, "Tuck it away, tuck it away, tuck it away." And this time, they turned it over.
Ball security eluded him. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Pickett, he's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion that would have kept it on. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great.
And he's in. Touchdown, Steelers. Najee Harris with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 of the year. And the Steelers have moved out in front. So 2 drives, 2 touchdowns here in this first quarter, and he's got both of them.
Well, he's certainly setting himself up for a big game here, and I think if the play caller doesn't get in his own way, they should keep riding him the entire way of this game. Until the defense proves they can stop him, that's what I would call.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. Breece Hall helped leading out this offense for another series. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, "Listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week," you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Tua sets up to pass it. Caught by Wilson. Now it looks like we're going to get a stoppage here. An injured Steeler on that last play. We'll get an update when we come back to Hard Rock Stadium. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Tua going to throw. Hard throw
this is what you want to see from a defense. Give up an opening drive touchdown, that's fine. But how about them going back out there, recommitting themselves to the task at hand, and forcing a 3-and-out and giving the ball back to their offense.
And the punt over the side in the air, and the spot will be inside the 35. The Steeler offense here about ready for their next drive. The offense coming back out here. Plenty of energy, ready to roll, looking to just add to what they have been doing after scoring a touchdown, Charles, their last time out.
And that's a great feeling to have on the sideline, partner, knowing you just won the battle against the opposing defense. And since they came off the field, I'll guarantee you all they want to do is get back out there because they know they have the upper hand on that defense right now.
Through one quarter, 14-7. Steeler football here to begin quarter number 2. As they've got it with a 1st and 10. They run it again with Kamara. Gets past one man. Solid running on the carry, but still brought down just inside of the 40. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Pickett sets up play action. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth. And he'll be brought down at about the 23-yard line.
When you get a big tight end like this, sometimes it takes more than one man to bring him down. Oftentimes, your best bet, just jump on and hold on and wait for your teammates to arrive to help get him on the ground.
Shifts by at the 15. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. This is becoming quite the half he's had here.
Remember in our pregame meetings, they talked about wanting to run the football and staying with it? Well, when you're scoring this many touchdowns, there's no reason to go away from it, is there? They are off to a fantastic start. They hope it continues.
3 already for him. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 72 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in his first half. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On 1st down, right back to Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Dolphins at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them, and they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he'll get this one across midfield and down into Steeler territory. Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Hey, when you get good yardage like that on 1st down, it really does a whole lot of good for your entire offense. But I love the way he's finishing those runs. At the end of things, he's making sure he gets just a little bit extra.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this pretty close to a 1st down as he's tackled at the Steelers' 41. After a gain of 5, they'll wind up being about a length of the football short here on 3rd down.
Okay, ready?
They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. Give him 3 yards and a fresh set of downs.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up. Because remember the last drive, they went 3-and-out.
Running left, it's Hall. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
They've created a nice sustained drive off of plays like that. A nice strong run there that keeps them advancing the ball.
Hall again on 2nd down. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Here comes play number 9 now as they come up on a 3rd and 3. They'll run with Hall. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down.
Here we go.
They're going for it. Here's Tua with it. Got a man. It's Waddle, complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. They're able to keep the drive alive. 7 yards that time, and the decision to go for it proves to be a good one. So after the 4th down conversion, now 1st and 10 inside the 25. Hall on a give up the middle. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal. They run it with Hall off the option. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
This is a critical sequence here for this offense. Things really haven't gone their way so far. This could be their chance to get back into it, but they've got to find a way to punch this ball in.
On 2nd down, a run with Hall. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. Nothing doing there as the 13th play of the drive proves to be unlucky. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Tua now, 3rd and goal. That is caught by Waddle. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point and good by Sanders. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, we'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. Here comes the Pittsburgh Steelers and running back Najee Harris. He's already cruised past the 100-yard mark. We haven't even gone away for halftime yet.
He might not want halftime. All right, why cool off?
Keep everybody here.
Let's stay out on the field and keep going. But all that being said, everything is really working well for them. The play calling's been excellent. The blocking's been terrific. And obviously his vision and legs have hurdled him to this big number so far. We could be seeing something really special here.
And we'll see how much they give him the ball here. A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
This time they stay on the ground, and this effort will not get it done. He stopped well short of the first down at the 29. On 4th down, here's Presley Harvin on to punt. Back deep is Tyreek Hill. And the win last week punted 4 times as this one's away. It's taken to the 26. A good return there, 17 yards. And there'll be time for maybe one final play before halftime. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And maybe a chance for a quick completion and then a long field goal try. We'll see. Tua, a final shot before half. That's caught by his big tight end, Mike Gesicki. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. The second half upon us sooner than we bargained for. Week 7, second half. Let's do it. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Fields it right around the goal line. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. The Dolphins getting set to go back to work here in quarter number 3. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? They'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. And he slings one that's incomplete.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. That's going to be caught by Waddle. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that's going to bring up a fourth down.
Brandon, a good idea there on third down. Run a little clear out and hope you can get your receiver the ball coming across the formation. Nice design, but well played defensively, and they stop it well short.
Tagovailoa going for it on fourth down. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Wilson. Finding space at the 40. And he will have a Dolphins first down as they manage to convert. And that'll keep the drive alive. Straight ahead is Hall. It's a room to maneuver. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 154 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Option play, here's Hall. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. Miles Jack there to make the tackle. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. They'll go again with Hall. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. Open man is Waddle, complete. And oh, he's just going to be short here, barely. Maybe by a half a foot. It'll be 4th and inches.
I thought they might take a shot down the field, but instead they ran a little drag route there. I think they were hoping he could catch it and run away from the defender. But a really good job keeping the play in front of them, and they force a 4th down.
They'll go for it. It's Hall. And he gets the first down yardage he needs before he's brought down at the 6. They only got a couple, but a couple's all that they needed as they convert on 4th. The type of game that he's having running the football, there was no doubt.
I would have taken my chances and sold out defensively to stop him. And if anyone else picks it up, I tip my cap to him.
Give him 2 yards on that one. 2nd and goal now. Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
Now receiver in motion left. Handoff running left. Here's Hall. And he will take it in for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. They're going to try and run. And he will get into the end zone again. And he seems to have a nose for it as he gets both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. out now following the touchdown to kick. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Time for the Steelers offense now to get set for their first possession of half number 2. And, Charles, it feels like we're set up for a good second half here. Came out of the locker room, one-score game. Now the lead has already changed hands. Well, this offense, they've got an opportunity right now to take that lead right back.
Yeah, and it feels like you're going back and forth, almost a little bit like a tennis match, right? And we're just, our heads just keep moving. Which side has it? Which side's going to score? How are they going to go out doing it? A little bit of a challenge for each side, trying to match each other.
Emmanuel Ogbah, dropping for a loss. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. Here's Pickett. And his throw here's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away. The Steelers send out their punter now. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Call that a punt of 38 yards officially, and it'll be Dolphin football. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They've got the lead right now in this contest, and they're coming off that victory a week ago against the Minnesota Vikings. Set to go 1st and 10. Off of play action, Tagovailoa. He's going to loft one deep left side here. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Absolutely no disguise on that one. They just went for it. Put him out there and said, go deep. Let's try and hit him. Unfortunately, to no avail.
They run it with Hall off the option. And he's got room. And he is out of bounds inside the 35. 190 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. Got to give a nod of appreciation to some of those guys up front over on that left side. Several key blocks sprung him.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage and anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys,
man,
is that what you're supposed to do?
Had better.
Okay,
Back now in Miami. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a 1-point difference here as we begin the 4th quarter of play. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6. Option play. Here's Hall. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down. Here's Tua. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Tua on 4th down. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he will have a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. A big pickup of 12 yards on 4th down to keep this drive from stalling.
Boy, that was a big gamble for them right there. They went for it on 4th down. It took a little chutzpah because they did it with the lead here in the 4th quarter. And this defense is once again unable to stop them.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
From the 16, Tua. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10. The Dolphins on third down. Not quite 50%. 4 for 9. Here it's 3rd and 3. On third down, here's Hall. And he'll be tackled about 2 yards shy of the line to gain. A 1-yard pickup leads to 4th down. When we talk about defenders, specifically linebackers, keeping their eyes in the right spot, he had that eye down the entire time.
And you know that's not easily done because they throw a lot of misdirection at you. They try and fool you and get your eyes in the wrong place. But you're right about that one. He correctly figured that one out and made a really nice play.
Let's go down.
From the gun, it's Tua. This will be caught at about the 5. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
This game has been a lesson, a clinic in how to throw the football. I mean, even with a big lead, they're not turning off the engine. They're not getting off the gas at all. They plan to keep going at them, and it's working for them.
Ready?
They'll try to run with Hall. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Breece Hall taking it in from a yard out. And the Dolphins will add to their 4th quarter lead. So now a big play here as the Dolphins will go for the 2. They're going to keep it on the ground. And he will get into the end zone. It's 2 points and also a 2-score advantage as the lead swells to 9. Morstead out now following the touchdown to kick. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. And the Steelers set to take the field. And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit. Pickett leads the Steelers up here with a fresh set of downs at their own 25-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's Pickett. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked up by Javon Holland. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 and a Dolphins touchdown. And Charles, you can just see the frustration on the sideline. Safe to say that's not how they expected this series to go. The ball only went one way, and it was backward into their own end zone, courtesy of the pick 6.
And, Brandon, how often do we hear offenses tell us before a game they want to end every series with a kick, right? A punt, a PAT, or a field goal. In case of a defense, they want to end with a punt or a takeaway. And we saw the takeaway right there, and it turned out to be a takeaway that turned into 6 points.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Pringle going to stay in the end zone, and this will come out to the 25. Pittsburgh offense making their way back out. And that last pick 6 may have been the backbreaker as they now face a 3-score deficit in the 4th quarter. They need points quickly. After the pick 6, here's Pickett to try again. That ball caught by the former Toledo Rocket, Deontay Johnson. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a 2nd and about a foot. Pickett. Man open, that's Byron Pringle complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Good work after the catch, going to net him 23 and a first. Pickett to throw on 1st down. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of his caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's second down. Looking to throw, Pickett. He's got his tight end Freiermuth right side. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So the Steelers with the football as we get you reset. They face a third down now as they try to find a late score. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. From the gun on third down, Pickett. And for a third time tonight, he's intercepted. And the Dolphins are going to have it here at their own 32-yard line. Certainly not what he was hoping for, Charles. That's now 3 interceptions in this ballgame.
But there's a lot of knowledge to be gleaned every time you throw an interception if you do things the right way. And hasn't there been a pretty darn good quarterback along the way who threw a lot of interceptions early, learned from them, and became great later?
Who would that be?
That'd be one Peyton Manning. Threw 28 his rookie year. That's the NFL record. How things turn out for him?
I think okay. He's the guy in all the commercials now, right?
Yeah, I think he's doing okay.
Ball again on second down. And he'll get this only up to about the 35. 2 runs in a row, but only 2 yards to show for it. Out of the gun on third down. Here's Tua. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. How about 25 yards on third down? They'll take it. Now it looks like he'll throw here. Oh, you saw that one coming. It's intercepted. Throwing back across his body. It's the ex-Dolphin, Minka Fitzpatrick. Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it. And the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw. And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds left to go. From the 41, Pickett. Here's Johnson with a reception. Now another timeout called for by the offense. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. To the air on first down with Pickett. And this is going to fall to the ground. Incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down. Pickett right back to the air again. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off Byron Jones. And the Dolphins are going to take over at their own 30-yard line. Well, you just kind of feel for him right now. 4 interceptions, and you can almost see through his face mask. There's a lot going on in between the ears.
There certainly is, and probably way too much, because now he's probably doubting himself a little bit, wondering what adjustments he has to make. But here's what he needs to do. Get through this game, go to the press conference, meet it head on, and show your teammates you're ready to shoulder what happened today, and you'll be ready for the next game.
And if he can do that as a rookie, that's a great sign of maturity. Setting to throw on first down is Tua. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up second down. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. Pressure comes, and the Steelers take him down. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week, often